And oh, by the way, that is the face of a bear. Out and about, I found the face of a bear, and that all happened all in one day. Because I didn't know how the bear was going to react when I switched back to botany to gather up some more wood. I had a bunch of other delivery to do at the end of this here on that. Let's see. Red in the head, Soul Traders underneath, Citizen Canes and Raise the Roof, deliver links of ash lumber to Audrey. Those are leave quests type thing that type of sense from the trade craft section. They're in the canopy. You have to like do up to 10th level and accept them and talk to I don't know, start the leave quest. It's in the storyline with Mayuine? Yeah. With Mother Mayuine for the Gridania people. And then once you talk to her and get back to the quest, I got off the quest because of my previous video of the passing the muster, and I never had my equipment right, and I ended up doing the other ones with Sophie through Iyami-san, and I talked to him, and that did the Trials of the Water and Trials of the Earth, which got me my water spell, which when level sinks off. Yeah. But I did that, and then I didn't have an air pass, and I'm like, there is no air pass in this game. And I'm like, nah. They want to travel more of this deductive reasoning through different cities, other than the city of Gridania type thing, like the ones that start with the paladins and things in the Umran or something like that, in the Lamia mines, or Lamia mines, yeah. You know, from their different story, or you can visit those other places, and it turns out it takes an air pass to get to them. Yeah. So when you do the main story, afterwards, if you go into the canopy, you're going to face Mother and turn to your left. When you turn to your left, one of the sides of the left, there should be a party eating at a table type thing that you do quests for. And if you go back to her type thing, there's a carefully crafted spiral stairs in the skin of it. There should be one that goes outside to the door, and the other one, like, check both sides, but one side of it should turn into stairs. And like, if not on the left, then on the right of the Kalim canopy, the forest canopy type thing. And then you should be able to take the stairs and go down. That's the airship place in the bottom of a hub. So it just... And when you do her side of the story along with whoever is your guildmaster in Gridania, you'll end up with your training and the pass. And then with the pass, they'll tell you that since you have enough training, why don't you take your training with the pass? Yeah, that's right. And venture forth and show them the power of Gridania people. Yeah. To want to be involved and to help out. Yeah. After 15th level type thing that means. Yeah. And it sounds crazy, but if you go to Google or Bing, if you're in Bing Rewards or something like that in a sense, and type in Airship Pass plus FF14 or Final Fantasy 14, you should find some searches on it. In fact, you know, this has been weird enough as it is. Let's go ahead and bust out the Kindle here, take thinking that means, and let's go do that. Hopefully that's on something appropriate. Yeah. Okay, and that's Bing there. I'm gonna go here real quick, and now we can do that. And I'm recording this here to you, and that's Bing. And I haven't heard anybody really comment on it though. Yeah. So I will try to put this up on YouTube, and everybody just treats it as a matter of fact type thing, like, well, you're in the main storyline, why wouldn't you find it type thing, and like, because I didn't find it. I see your point from it now type thing. And there is see, can I get the glare off there? There it is, an Airship Pass Final Fantasy 14. You definitely want to go ahead and check that out. that is not a extra item. That really is a canopy. I've been trying to do that. Once I get done with it, I will. If you check one of my other previous videos, you will see there's a Laravel guy in green and a chick with white hot pants shorts and a white vest with a black visor over her eyes, technically like she's wearing a night visor, goggles at nighttime, I guess because it has bleach Ringy data in it or something like that. But she's wearing that, and both of them are saying with the magic sword it's easy to disturb the treants, type thing, that type of sense. Once you pass the muster or do all the other missions associated leading up to it, somebody's going to tell you to check back in with Mother and Moan or Mayoine or something. It's Miounne. Yeah. And she's the mother there. You go back to her because she's also not only in charge, really their hierarchy of like Brother Iyuma-san of the Conjurers Guild, which is in the Stillgate Fane or something like that. Yeah. With that redwood tree carved out type thing in there. That tree, he is a guild master, but he's not the actual adventure guild master. The adventure guild master is back in, and I might have this on video. The adventure guild master is actually Mother Mayoine, or Moan or something. Yeah. She's the actual adventure guild. Not the Archer Guild, not the Conjurer Guild, not the Leatherwork Guild or Lancer Guild. She's the generic Adventure Guild type thing before you get a character class. And strangely enough, your character class Adventure 1 has to go back to the generic Adventure 1 to progress the story and pick up that pass. I never attached the two of them in tandem, torque tandem to just... That never became a wrenched out theory type thing in that type of sense. To build up torque through a socket wrench and to screw that down, it never became one. Yeah. So you want to do that there and find that place. Once you do that, she also says like it's in between 10th and 14th that she has more confidence in your abilities to help Gridania people and want to be involved in their cause type thing. And she gives you pass to the level quest, which I guess that makes her the permission one for it. And she gives you permission to stay at the Roost Inn. And then you can get that sanctuary bonus in the inn if you don't belong to a house without logging out. If you log out and you haven't experienced a 50% bonus, you're like they're just, on their own errors type thing. But if you do so, and then you talk to her on the hotel, then you might find that. This might be it here. And that is it here. Papomo and this chick here. I'm still trying to put them online. I will do that. God, what's her name? Ida or Yada. There's the visor, and she's kind of memorable. Now, the second time you meet up with them, there's no audio to it. That's what the dungeon one of the dungeons, and they show up type thing because we fought like an earth elemental that the other guy had conjured up. Elementals are neutral and thus can be used, I think, by both sides. That they don't know. So I was doing this, and I believe one of these, the ones with the imp one, there's a lot of stuff going on here. One of the missions here takes fire and a gloom to open up the rest of that undead marauder stuff. You're in here fighting undead, and he's like, just pick up 4 undead, and then you pick up 4 undead there, and then this guy shows up and starts his business type thing, and he's like a little bit of a whisper, and then he calls up an earth elemental, and then there's undead marauders, and then an earth elemental. So I just made it interesting. Without me, with me, without me, with me, without me. There's the car line canopy, And then the Palpatine and Ida tell you to go back and talk to Mother Minuine here, type thing that means, and you should talk to her, and then she is going to tell you the concern going on in the story. So you want to look for that, and that's the place where the airship passes in. Okay, now, in there, I think, hold on here. And that's the inn guy. Inn room's now available. And I'd probably fast forward to the other guy. Because I think she described the other guy, that's me. Yeah. And, whoops. And, let's go here. And... so some of the quests give information to other quests type thing. You're like, that's strange. I never fought anything in there, and then nothing ever opened up. Yeah. That's Gatron. He's the Gillev, and he's got a bibliography index of creature hunts and stuff that people want done. And the other guy's got the inn rooms. Normally I would go for money, but since there's some unique items within there, maybe not limit breaker items, I stack the items. And then fates and duties now can be opened up, along with recommendations from your duty log in your option menu. When you're in the game, press your option menu to get that going. Okay, now I better do that here, call that up, and that's here, that's here. I'm trying to think if I did this, and that's here. There's a lot of button series on there type thing that means, just R1 and R2, L1 and L2 on the opposite side. I know I showed them there. There you go. So we got that. We went into a room. I wanted to know what that was. I think I went in, and then I went out. There was some other stuff to pop up. The armoire is like a dresser type thing that you can store stuff in. Yeah, that's what happened here. You learn that a party of conjurers in the Wood Whaler escort type thing, and he summoned that. Sacred Rite inside Spirit Hole, report to Alistan, who stands guard to the dungeon's entrance, and request further orders. Yeah. And I did that, and that went all to heck. Because the one with the undead also takes fire in the gloom to open up. And then once you do that, then it's a combination with those the undead and Gridania in that dungeon. Yeah. And I had to read that from some place online. I appreciate their information. I should have kept that. But not everything, certain retainering items can be put in the armoire. And your retainers can only fetch things. They will do things, but if you're used to building certain stuff and other YouTube videos, again, I'm sorry not to have their names, if you do other things with a higher quality, they can't replicate your craftsmanship quality. They can only replicate like the equivalent of the store-bought normal item type thing without the high quality. So something to keep in mind there from here. I see this one was teaching you how to do goodbye in different languages and hello in different languages, and how to interact with other characters. There's a couple in Gridania. There's one with a kid behind the amphitheater, I think, and you get the dance for and things like that. And learn where the emoticon keys are on a PlayStation 4 or in the game. And then you have to do the same thing to get him out of his train of thought, trying to remember what he forgot, which was his air pass. Yeah. And I couldn't figure it out. It took me a while. I'm gonna put that video up there. That should be exciting. Exciting. But I should see the stairs and the air pass as I'm walking away from this to report that. There we go. You have to select his person type thing there. And then once you do that, then he'll talk to you type thing from your text message box saying, Hail, Philo, Hail, fellow, well met, with the exclamation. NEC said, hail to you, adventurer, though I don't recall us being on intimate terms. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know who you are. So, then you have to say hello in that, and other things. And just in case they don't have the translation, that translator will put that in for them if they're using a different language in the Final Fantasy realm. Let's go there. Does universal hello, so it's not mistranslated or mistyped type thing. And I haven't seen the end result of that, but I'm sure that's exciting. Yeah, exciting. So it just. Okay. Then once you do that, and you select him, he finally like breaks his train of thought and is like, "What is so important about you repeatedly saying hello to me and things of that nature?" What you keep saying. Here we go. Oh. Where did I put my ticket? If I can't get on the airship, and there we go, right there. Airship ticket, and in that type of sense, key item. Yeah. And you select that item. And this is still in the canopy here. Whoops. My ticket, you found it. Nofika must have sent you yourself. Spinning blade. Oh, I spoke with him briefly on my way down here. Must have fallen out of my pocket then. Yeah. It's in answers, or greetings, I think. I think it's in greetings. And it's like, why would it be in greetings? You're saying a goodbye and greeting type thing, but that's like the contra to the first greeting type thing, being positive, the hello. And it's in R1. Whoa, of the art of translate. It's taking me a while, because I'm not believing that. Nope, I'm still not going to believe that. There's no way it is in there. And there it is. Then an X to confirm. Okay. And did I? 415? I do apologize. I thought I got that in there. But there's a series of stairs in there. I might be in there now. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. And I'll be back real quick here. Okay. That's me at the end. And that's my ass shield compared to the other shield that I had on my one-handed conjurer wand there. Just sure if you can see that there in that type of sense. So I'm gonna try and make him into a conjurer white mage. White mage has got some affinity in paladin. With that affinity in paladin, I'm already using the shield in the conjurer form. There. Even though I'm a conjurer, what do you think that means? So I already have like a block rate of 28, and Paladin has a shield in its program, I believe. So I'm already training up for the shield use within my Paladin. And with that affinity, you can still cast Protector and Stone Skin, I think. From the Conjurer into the White Mage type thing, along with your, those are force magic effects, along with your shield type thing. Regen is probably possible too, I think. Oh, wait, what? And that's here. Okay, now we're in here. In here, that is Mother Meoween here, and that's the door to the outside. And there is the stairs. Okay, here. Like right there. And that is coming up from Mother Meoween in there. Let's see here. Can we do this? A little bit of lean here. And they're in the same place. There's Mother Meoween, and that was the stairs type thing here. And that is here. That's Gridania. Someone said the rain was hopeless, and God, what was the other one? It was like Torn of Despair type thing, and it took sense. But they weren't saying tumultuous. They were like saying like that's just our rain. It's everlasting. You know, it's just something like that. Because of the lushness here type thing, like Panama or something like that, does take a lot of water. 208 inches of rainfall in Panama, or centimeters or something like that. And that's Carlene's canopy. And then when you turn to the left here, and turn here, and turn here, in that you'll find the stairs. Yeah. And that's the airship landing. Yeah. Oh my God. And boom, there's the airship Ticketmaster. Yep, so that's the thing I didn't have, and I didn't complete that mission. Now mind you, the airship is at the bottom of the stairs in the hub, in the train station type thing. To go into the air, you have to go downstairs. So it's just, into the air means coming downstairs to come to the ticket person. They should be on the top floor, but they're on the bottom. And there's the symbol for the airship there, and that means it's a balloon. Is that a balloon? Looks like a fish, but I think it's a balloon. Yeah. Like balloon racing at the park, and that means yeah. Okay. And now we're going back up the stairs, and we're back at the canopy. And then we're also back with Guntant, and we're back with that's the roost, and that's the Lev mate guy. Keeps an index of all that stuff back there. What quest that you go on, and as far as for different levels. And that's the innkeeper room quest number. And let's see here. And then that's tradecraft. And then you can come in and do these for experience. And that's battlecraft, fieldcraft, and tradecraft there type thing. And that's what he's responsible for. He is not the innkeeper. Let me do nothing right now. I've got to talk to her. I've done enough trade questing for now. You don't really want to turn back to it at level 50 because there's like a lot of stuff going on, especially at botany, because you have to learn in different areas and what they grow or provide type thing, what you can garner from their different areas or districts. Sony. Okay. And then request an in room. And then there you go. Alright. And it's morning here, so the sun is coming through. At nighttime it's like a slight glimmer of moonlight. It's kind of a strain on the book compared to the sunlight. That's the armoire. If I'm pronouncing that right. I think there's an R in it. Could be the beginning of the M. Oh. Yeah. The armory type thing, but I think that's like a dresser type thing. And there's like a little pool thing and stuff going on here. You can ring for bells and like, you know, like room service. You can look at your journal, and that's my journal. And then if you go there, you can like see different things if you did other. See, there's Undania side quests and Lamison side quests, Ixo quest, those bird people type thing that they're like our kobold, bugbears, hobgoblins, goblins, and half orcs and stuff like that. There's like their adventures of evenness. Which some of it might be right, but some of it's and that's some stuff. There's the main ones: Chasing Shadows and Spirit Hole Broken, which was just level 9 and level 5. So I think I'm about to go do her level 10 one in the 7th Umbral era, like time zone or time period. Okay, and then from there, this is your bed, and see, you're in a sanctuary still, taking that type of sense. Here, let's come away from here. You're gonna hit there, and that's your options, and you can find other stuff on there, and or hit circle and come out of that. You can hit share on that side there, then hit square here, and that saves your video clip. And you can hit the triangle and also save your screenshot, and that's here. Now you just hit that. You can go in here in your system, and you could hit log out if you wanted to. Let's see here. That's the map if it won't pop up and teleport. That's your logs, your crafting logs, and fishing guides. I'm not sure if Gridania has fishing. I think you have to go to one of the other cities. Starting cities for other people to think after the airship pass. That's recommendations, key items, journal, and then your duty finder if you want to find some trouble out there. And some of them are team-based and some aren't. That's your inventory and armory, chest, inventory. Let's see here, companion, mount guide, minion guide, PvP profile, achievements, and there's an achievement Jonathan in Old Gridania. Some of them qualify when you get achievements that you can go and pick up free stuff. Although I've yet to do an achievement that he thought was worthy of reward, but yeah, I think you get the idea. There's your housing, and I'm not in charge of that. Let's see here. I need to go back into options. Let's see. Okay, that's options, and that's here. That says free company. There is one in Gridania. It's the OID Center. Looks like a soldier place, like a mercenary place. And That is the Radiant Dawn Order of the Twin Adder. Is the guys out in Bannock and Bent Branch, taking that type of sense. That is their work, and let's see here. I'm not sure if they want me putting up their names in that type of sense. But yeah, and a lot of them have, I think, already hit 50. Hey, my rank went up. I'm a Legionnaire now. Yeah. yeah. And that's our members, rank 8, and our house score, things of that nature. Yeah. But Hawk, she's really good, and she knows a lot. And let's see here, Akelia, and yep, she's really talented there. Yeah. My blue of my thing is kicking off on her name. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can use that as a marker. Yeah. So I don't want to hit anything in there. I don't think I'm ranked to change that. But now that's the free company I was talking about type thing. I think it said free company, and that's now a comfy feather bed. Before we do other things that are more memorable in here while doing the video, let's just go ahead and log out. Logging out from this room will definitely get you 50% in your battles or at some point once you leave the sanctuary. So you would get your experience and then 50% more experience of that experience. I'm not sure on what items it always is, like certain combats out in the wild or storyline or something like that. It's gonna pop in somewhere with the weird white swirl of more type thing. And you're like, I didn't do anything. But that's what happens. You might think, well, maybe my spell was pretty spiffy type thing. Spiffy things happen to me. I'm a happening person. So let's just log out here, just like that. Thanks for listening, mate. This is Chad Brown with Radiant Dawn. Have a great one out there.